Hello guys, how are you doing? It's your homeboy Gee. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing fine. Myself, I'm perfectly fine. I'm doing this video indoor because right now in the Philippines, the temperature is a little bit high. It's quite hot outside, so I didn't really want to walk. Even though I know some of you enjoy looking at the background and, especially those that are Filipino that are not anymore in the Philippines, it's sometimes good to see the city and stuff like that. Probably is giving them some, you know, memory about their country and about the Philippines. But anyway, you know the deal about this channel. We are talking about life. We are talking about the Philippines, not only the Philippines, because for most of you or a lot of people here think that this channel is all about the Philippines. No. We are talking about human in general. I'm really interested about human, the culture, what people think, the societies. But of course, most of my example will come from the Philippines because I'm currently living in the Philippines, or I've been in the Philippines for quite long. So somehow it also has impact a little bit my society. And the human, we usually learn from our environment, right? I'm not going to talk about the things where I'm not really there. I can have one or two idea, but big part of my example will come from the city where I'm living in, or the society where I'm living in. I had a conversation. The reason why I'm having this video is because I had a conversation with my wife a couple hours ago, and this is a conversation that we have several times. And it was about expectation. I think most of you may already know that my wife is Japanese. I had one video with her like a couple years ago on this channel. My wife is Japanese, and when you're talking about expectation, I think if you call 5 countries in the world, Japan is probably among the top 5 countries where when you talk about expectation is expectation, especially when it's toward the citizen or the society. Example, when you move to Japan, we probably expect you to not speak in the train. And that's really what a lot of people will do, at the point that if you speak in the train, people are looking at you like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Are you not a human? They don't understand you. You sound like, and that's if it's foreigner. But if it's even a Japanese, that's a crime. Because the society knows that if we don't expect you to speak in the train, all normal, decent Japanese should not be caught speaking in the train. Well, when I'm saying speaking, it's like speaking loudly, but literally, most of them don't even speak at all. Even if you get a call, you're going to make sure that you push back this call until you get to, you reach the next station, or you really talk very low. So this is one example of expectation, right? This is what really a society is when they're calling expectation. Now, the problem with this one is when you're leaving your normal environment. When I say normal environment, it's like maybe where you grow up, where you get your code, your rule, and you move to a new city or to new environment or to new area or to a new job, to a new place. Unfortunately, you should kill your expectation. Because the expectation that you will have, or that you had when you were still back in your city, will obviously not be the same anymore when you move to another city or to another place, to another society. And that's a problem that a lot of foreigner or a lot of people, tourists moving from one city to another city will sometimes have. You will sometimes hear them saying that, okay, I went to this place, people like this, people like that. In fact, you were expecting people to be like what you're thinking. And when you arrive there, they were not like what you were thinking. You can start complaining, and at a certain point give up whatever you were trying to do there. Maybe you were trying to invest, maybe you were going there for vacation or whatever. You dislike the place and you don't want to go back there. My point here is not to tell you that, hey, you should not have an opinion or expect people to be, how you want. But in fact, what I'm trying to say here is that expect people to not be like what you're looking for or what you're expecting them to be, in order for your expectation to not be shocked. Because if you go with a lot of expectation, like, okay, I'm expecting to see tall guy there, I'm expecting to see, I don't know, a lot of this and that there, and you don't see that, you're getting upset. But if in your expectation, the only thing that comes in your mind is, okay, I don't expect anything, since I'm the one new in this society, in this area, nobody's waiting for me there. Nobody's know that I'm coming. So nothing will be changed because I'm already there. So in fact, it's going to be business as usual there. At that moment, you have a high chance to go there and cope with the change. Because in fact, at first, you did never put in your mind that, okay, when I go to the office, my colleague should stand up and greet me. Because I don't know how my colleague greet there. I don't know how the culture work there. So I don't care. Whatever is going to greet, it's fine. Good if you can greet like the greeting in my place, like maybe shaking my hand or some stuff like that. But if it's happened that he doesn't greet me like people greet me in my place, then that's it. If I arrive there, people are eating, I don't know, people are eating any kind of weird animal. Well, going from leaving my place already, you knew that I like to eat a good chicken from my place, but when I'm going there, I don't know what they're eating. So whatever they're eating there, I just hope that they have something that I like too. And if I can go there and I see some chicken, great. But if I don't see chicken, then unfortunately, I'm not anymore in my hometown, and I just have to adapt with that. So it doesn't mean that when you're going somewhere, you should, put in your mind that no, everything is no. You can still expect people to be like what you want them to be. But the thing is, it's not going to be a condition for you to be okay or comfortable in that area. No. If I go somewhere and I see people enjoy eating, I don't know, meat, while me, I'm not a meat lover. I like to eat vegetable. It's fine. You guys eat meat because it's culturally like that. Now, is there a way for me to find vegetables somewhere and start eating that while still bonding with these people, while still going to work with these people, while still shaking hands to these people? That's what you're calling fit in the society. Fit doesn't mean that you need to accept and do like them or be like them. Be like them means they're eating meat, I'm going to eat meat too. No. But fit in the society means I'm going to be there and you guys won't notice that I'm there. I'm going to sit beside you eating vegetable, but you won't really realize that I'm sitting beside you and eating vegetable. Because in fact, while you're going to eat your meat, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to say, why are you eating meat? This is not good, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm going to let you enjoy your plate of meat, and I'm just going to try to find my vegetable and enjoy it too. At that moment, I'm trying to create my little environment while still being in your biggest or in your big environment. So fit in a society is what most of people or most of you guys thinking to leave your country, leave your town, leave your city, should think of it. I cannot count the number of friends that I have in this country after even 5 years. They still have a lot of complaint about the culture. At that moment, the culture is not anymore the problem. It's you the problem. Because you can change a culture of 100,000 people. You can change a culture of 100 person for one person. You go to this office, people have this kind of mentality and stuff like that. And sometimes it's cultural. What do you think you're going to do? It's either you fit in, which doesn't mean that you're going to start doing exactly like what they're doing, but you're just going to be there without them noticing that you're there. Or just leave. But hurting yourself saying that, oh, there is not good. No, there is good. Because if they get something else different than you, who can adjust himself, he will say that that place is good. It's not good for you because you're not able to adjust yourself, because you have your own expectation, and then you're thinking that people are waiting for you, people are expecting you, and therefore they are prepared to adjust for you or to make your life easy. Well, it's not even that they are not making your life easy. It's just that they have been who they are, regardless if you're there or you're not there. And you can be lucky that you arrive to a place who they are fit with what you are. You can also arrive to another place who they are doesn't fit with what you are, but you still fit in because you're just trying to adjust and then, trying to be yourself in your little environment. I give you some example. So that's a lot of challenge that people should have in mind when they're leaving the place. Prepare yourself. Nobody's expecting you. Nobody's waiting for you. People know that you're coming, but nobody will prepare to change their culture, their life, because you're coming. If people do that for you, great. But maybe that's your friend, maybe that's your wife, maybe that's your sister, maybe that's somebody close to you. But when you're talking about a big society, more likely you will want to adjust yourself to fit into that society. And the result of it is that you will see some people able to find their path, find their way in a society, and then you'll also find other people giving up, returning back to their hometown, maybe keep on changing place because they never have been able to adapt and adjust themselves to the society where they're living. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Keep liking, keep sharing. More importantly, keep subscribing. I like to talk about this topic because I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? If you have traveled already, you have faced some challenge, what do you think about adaptation, about expectation? Is it bad that if I go somewhere, I have my own expectation, and if my expectations are not met, should I leave? Should I try to adapt myself? I want to hear from you. If you have any topic or question about the Philippines, that's where I'm living currently, leave it in comment, and if I can, I will reply to you. And of course, if I cannot, maybe some people from my community will do that. Be Bala.